Hello, this is Tammy. We got some cash here, and we are going to be doing an income stuffing. Alright, I had to take a second because it was lagging whenever I was looking at my thing. So if you see me doing this a lot, it's me checking to see if it's glitching or not. Alright, so we have a big check this week. It's doing it again. It's lagging. And I don't know why. I just hope my voice is matching up. Let me check this real quick. Don't have any more technical difficulties. I guess I'm just gonna go on through it anyway because it didn't seem to affect anything. Alright, so let me see what I want to do first. We're gonna budget first, and then I'll show you some new things that I've made, and we'll count the money and yada yada. So my baby got a hold of my book. The reason I made this book, because even having another one, the smaller one, is because he had drawn all in it. And I went to the restroom and I left it. And he got it in that short amount of time. And luckily this was the only page. I know it's not anywhere near aesthetically pleasing. So, yeah. Mama? What, honey? Hmm? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. It's from you playing. He has little, like, grass scratches, and, he, I guess, was worried that he got cut or something, but it's just little bitty things. Hello. Alright, go on. So I can do this real quick, and get back in there with y'all. I'm sorry you had to hear that slam. He wasn't mad either. It's a light door. Alright, so I've told y'all before, if I plan things out, I'm not going to follow through with it. But I just decided to put different tasks per the day. I don't know why, because I can work a work schedule. I don't understand why at home I don't want to be tied down to a schedule. But I really need that, especially with me being a stay-at-home mom now. Because I can't sit on my butt. And I got to get this stuff done. So I just filled this out. And this is actually supposed to be on the other week. But I had not O. So just ignore this. I've done a few of these and check marked them. But it's really the following week that I'm doing this week. And if you can see here, this is marked out. This says concert concessions. We no longer can go to the concert because Chris's work will not let him off. And the one who paid for the tickets and the rooms and everything, they also won't let them off. So they have been working 16 days straight so far. I think it's 17 days straight so far. And they will not get a day off until the weekend for Labor Day. And then after that, they're supposed to be alternating weekends off. And they are required to work on the weekends that they're scheduled. So it's just out of the cards now. So I marked that out and I put football concessions. Another thing I want to mention is we went to a football game. And did I even put that? Yep. Football game. It was $34 total. I had that extra $20 in here. And then the rest Alistair used out of his wallet. But we had fun. It was me and my older two kids. If you have been with me on this journey, you know I had to quit my job due to, I don't think I've ever came out with this diagnosis, but postpartum anxiety. And I wasn't diagnosed with it. But it was kind of process of elimination because everything else is fine. And my minerals, vitamins, blood work, not anemia.
Got you.
Sorry about that, guys. You really got me. He's been in here all this time. Go on now. Go for real this time. I'm going to watch you walk out. That was my 8-year-old, guys. I'm so sorry if that was loud on here. Anyway, what was I saying? So just
I heard everything what you said.
Process of elimination is that it's through process of elimination, I have came to the conclusion myself that it was postpartum anxiety, and I had postpartum depression about with my oldest son. It came at 2 years, and for my middle son it came at 1.5 years, and both those times I was on medication for depression. Like I ended up getting on medication for depression. They try to get me on medication for my anxiety, but I no longer take anything. So I don't want to be dependent on a medication to make me feel quote unquote normal. I do talk therapy. If you have to, that is great. You do you. You do what works for you. Not great that you have to use medication. That's not what I meant. I meant it's a great option to have, but for me personally, I can't take hormones because it gives me a severe chemical imbalance. So no birth controls. The antidepressants that I've been on before just did not work for me. So yeah, I didn't want to take that option. I've been doing exposure therapy, so that was part of the football game, is getting myself back out there, because I had to quit my job and everything because of my anxiety being so severe. I didn't leave the house for like a month, and I'm starting to feel better, and that's another reason why I need to have a schedule, because I need to get my body moving. It really took a lot out of me those couple of months that it was like very, very bad. And since I can't take the hormone pills, the hormone birth controls, anything that affects my hormones really, postpartum, obviously, your hormones are everywhere. And it just hits me at a later time. And if you don't know, please get educated that postpartum depression and anxiety, any postpartum side effects can last from 2 to 3 years after the birth of your child. It is not just the first few months, up to 2 to 3 years. If you are suffering through something, if you cannot nail point what it is, and it is after you have a baby, please do something to help yourself. Hormones play a huge factor in a lot of things for women. Anyway, I got off on a tangent, but let's get into this. Really only have 2 bills. Well, not even a bill. I want to put half of rent back, and I've already spent $71 in groceries. Chris put $15 in my gas tank, but I'm still going to do the full $45 because it takes $60 to fill up my tank. And the Temu, the check mark, is I've already spent $25, so that's going to be to reimburse what I spent out of my buffer in my checking account. So let's count and see how much money we have here. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 600. So I mentioned before how Chris just worked his 17th day in a row. That's how there's 600 here. Luckily, he has plenty to get him through. And also, I earned $80 making my planners locally. I'm still thinking of what to do to sell them through YouTube. I really want to get my subscribers up before I put myself on that kind of okay, it's time consuming. Let's just say that it's time consuming. I made 2 planners for one of my old coworkers, and it took me 6 hours. So these 2 planners, that was $40. She paid me $45 for 6 hours of my time, and of course the cost to make was covered by that $45, but my time was not. But you know, it was a deal. It was a bundle deal. That's why they were cheaper for her. But that was for 2 years worth of planning. Let me throw that out there too. And custom with pictures, everything. If I do an Etsy, I don't want to have that kind of custom requirement, because there can be a lot of mistakes made and it's hard to keep up with. So I don't know if I can handle that stress as of yet. So if I can build up my YouTube channel, get up to 500 subscribers, get my watch time up, because it went down a lot whenever I was going through my postpartum phase. Yeah, that's where I'm at on it. So I'm trying to make other little things too. So if I do open a shop, which I really want to do, I will have multiple things that I can put out there. And I feel like I won't give the custom option ordering on Etsy, but I'll have plenty of books laid out like this, different colors and different coils, different sizes. I got some savings challenges that I want to throw in there, so we're gonna get to that whenever we get to it. So right here I put the planner $80. That is not part of the income that we're messing with right now. I do kind of have that thrown about with 2 of my the 2 checking accounts I have. I'm losing my train of thought, I'm sorry. And where the football game was $34, I used $4 of that out of Al's. And $10 was part of that, so it would really be $70 that's in my bank account. Anywho, let's get into this. So I want to save, I gotta pay Mariner $157. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of the 1s and 5, I guess. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 50, oh, nope. Yeah, 57 is what I needed. Over here getting ahead of myself. And then after I get this paid, I can do a separate video going over my debt. So this is going in here under Mariner. I'm glad I haven't taken these out yet. I thought about it because, you know, I'm not serving anymore, so I didn't think I'd be handling cash as much anymore. But Chris and I have that figured out. Okay, so 600 minus 157, we got 443 left. So I want to take 150 out for rent. And we're probably not going to be able to do that. We're probably going to do 160. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. And we're just going to change this. I'm sorry to everybody who hates to see stuff like that. But here we go. We're going to put this 160 into back to bank. That's going to stay in my account until it comes time to pay my rent. So 443 minus 160. We got 283 left. Okay, so we're going to put the full 90. This is going towards my credit cards, or my credit card, because I've already spent that $71 cash with the credit card, and I'm going to be adding to it. And because I've spent on groceries with the card we'll just do the whole 90. We'll round up since I do have extra here. Let's actually figure this out here. 600 minus, oh, well, I knew that already. Why did I undo that? Unnecessary. So 283, I know that is so bad. I'm sorry. So what do we have? It's 90, 45, and 25. That's 160. I'm trying to think if we have any more expenses that need to be paid out other than grocery. Because I know we're going to need more groceries. So if we have 283 and 160 right here. So that's going to be 123 additional. I'm really thinking, guys, I'm so sorry. I don't have it together. So what we're going to do, we'll fix this. We'll fix these messes because it's getting on my nerves. I guess that's why I'm like struggling to even talk right now, because I'm just looking at big messes. Okay. And then what we're going to do, instead of 90, we're going to put 140 towards groceries. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40 towards groceries. So it's really going to be pretty much $70. It's going to be $70 additional. So, and I don't have any small bills because he goes to the ATM. The bank's not open by the time he gets off work. Let's see. $140 plus 45 plus 25. So that's 210. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82. And I got $7 to add to that in the bank. So we're just going to go ahead, put these 3 here, and call that 210. All right, so that leaves $73. Hold on. We're going to put these 3 back over here. And we'll just use the 10 out of my bank account. I hope that makes sense, guys. Let's double check this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. This will be, I don't even know. We're going to put this in back to bank as well, because it's going to go on my credit card, because my gas, no, we're going to put 20 in here because that's going to go towards the Temu order, and the rest are going on my credit card because these expenses will be paid from the credit card. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm a little confused right now. All right, so let's bring out the savings challenges. I know I have a football one. So since we're not using that $60 that I had put back for the concert, we are actually going to just put that towards the football challenges. Hold on. And so I was a bandy, and I absolutely have been on a nostalgia bend with my old band pictures and videos and watching everything, and they have an alum night coming up on the 22nd, and I was actually going to miss it because of the concert, and now I won't. I'll be able to go, but it's $20 to get into that. So I'm also going to be spending money out of this fund. It's going to be under the Sunny Day Fund, even though it's football. I believe. I think I took that football one out. Yeah, it's going to be in the Sunny Day Fund. And so if you see money come out of that and it's not for me and my kids, it's going to be for that alumni. So we got 5. We're going to meet the 60 that I already have in here for it. So 5, 10. I want to do different colors. 5, 10, 15. Ooh, that's dark. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and 60. All right. So, and what we're going to actually do Blaine's Fund first. We're going to see what we'll have left over, and then we'll figure out on here. Let me show you this that I made, because I have the Blaine Fund and I have the football fund, but what I really want to work on is the 1 month ahead, and I made these. This was made by 2 different laminates, and that's because it's my personal one. If I make these for a shop, it's not going to look like that. And this is just simple lamination paper, so it is flimsy. I mean, it holds, but it's not vinyl. Not vinyl. But right here, I have my rent, my State Farm, my Bowater, my utility, my car, Mariner, and then I'm going to have stickers to put on these. That's what I bought off Temu, was new stickers and some polymailers. And I'm going to be starting this soon. This was just my trial little booklet. Oh, they open like this, and you put the money right in there. And I'm going to use Sharpie on it to just like check mark each one. And hopefully I can start inching away at getting a month ahead. Okay, Blaine's Fund. I feel like I just keep going on tangents. We have new trackers too. I have laminated some. I made some up and I've laminated them. They are right here. They're front and back, different colors, and I don't know if I'll be doing it on video or not. We'll just see how it goes. And I'm not sure what I want to do for Blaine's Fund. We've already finished the scratch off. I can't remember if I had a different scratch off for them. I really just can't remember much of anything. I do have a scratch off for him, y'all. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have this little stuffed animal here, holding my tripod out so he can see better. Okay, I felt like I was losing it. Okay, we have it right back here. The scratch off that I'm using for Blaine's Fund. Let's put this pen here to keep track of it. What page we're at. And I I'm eventually going to get some month dividers so I can flip through this easier. This one is save 5 for every pink icon and 10 for every clear one. And of course we're going to have to round up because I only have 20s and then those 3 ones. Alright, so this one's pink. So that's 5. Pink, that is 10. We need a white one. There's 20 for Blaine's Fund. And that leaves us with 63. Do I want to add more to that? We're going to check and see. All right. So we got 20 so far, 30. $35. We need another pink one. I know I have more back here that do not have stickers on them, so I'm gonna cheat. Because I want it to work out. I want it to work out evenly. Okay, so $40 scratched. I didn't notice y'all were sideways. Sorry. I do that a lot. Okay. So plus 40. Now we got $200 back in Blaine's Fund for his braces. I have already paid all of his dentist. Not dentist. What am I talking about? I'm thinking about his braces because this is the fund for his braces. What I meant to say was I've already paid from his tonsillectomy bills. Yes, that's what I meant. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this one out because I eliminated the others. So let me find one over here. Of course, it's not going to be easy. Laminated them, and they're the same ones that I printed off before because I'm not gonna just print new ones. So if you see them being all dingy, they're not new. All right. So we got the 100 placeholder. We got 100 cash in there. We also need to start filling this emergency one, but I'm gonna do the month ahead probably first. So let's go back, and I know I moved that pen, but it's okay. Oh, he got this page too. I didn't see that. Tisk. Okay. My little goofy guy. So 40, and then I got 43 left. We're going to do I feel like 60 is a good place for football. And let's see. It costed us 34. It cost 24 to get in for me and my 2 older boys, and that's who goes. So let's say 4 games, it's going to be just under $100. We're going to get it up to $100. All right. So well, we're not going to get it up to $100 today. We're going to put 20 towards it. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Okie dokies. Oh, right here. Sunny Day Fund. All right, these right here. Not sure what I want to do with these yet, but we're gonna pop them in there. I think we're done with this. We can start working on I guess the 1 month ahead. Let's do that. We're going to start working on the 1 month ahead. Just because I'm eager. Okay. So we got $23. A lot of these just needs like 5 at a time. This one needs 20. And I have the total rent as $700 because, you know, my rent's not going to stay low forever. And since I can't come down on any of these, we're going to put the 20 into rent. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're not going to do that. I'm sorry. I'm so confusing right now. I know I am. But because of the unexpected grocery expense, we're going to keep this as a fail-safe. So this is going to be added to the buffer. So, buffer. I know it's not going to add up correctly because 10 of this is already in my account. So we're not going to put 23 under buffer. We're going to put 13 to even it out. Okay, so we'll have everything in the bank. Chris is yelling at his game. Y'all ever get agitated when you guys play video games? Because they're so agitated at playing video games. He's playing the new Call of Duty, I think. Alright. So, like I said, I don't like to really schedule myself to do anything. But I have been scheduling meals. Obviously, I didn't make them in a certain order, but I got at least 4 days planned out. And I've already cooked this one, and this one. Spent the last $44 of my food stamps. Paid $61 in cash. And where it says groceries, the $71, that is because of delivery. Because I did not have the van with me that day. Chris worked, and it was the weekend, and he had the van. And the only other expense so far that I've spent out was the Temu, for the scratchers, stickers, and mailers. And that was $25. And then I have to add gas to it eventually. And I finished these 3 days. This is what I have done the past 3 days. And I already checked this one off too because the small trash cans really just need to be done once a week. That's the trash can in room, the 2 bathrooms, and beside the sofa, we change that every day because that gets the brunt of it, other than our big trash can in our kitchen. But we're going to try to work this out. I'm going to add another sheet for credit cards. I'm just going to plop it in here. I'm not going to rebind my book or anything like that, just because I put so much on my Walmart card because I get the most reward points off of that. And I also added a credit to Credit One because Chris wanted Papa John's. So that was $45. That was from Friday before we went to the football game. So I owe a total of $53.54 on that. Let's add here what we added to our sinking funds. Sorry, it got quiet. And then we're going to put buffer on here too. We're just going to put 17 because we haven't kept track of that at all. I have a little thing right there. And then right here, I added where I owe on the Credit One card. I haven't used it in a very long time. And that's the one I pay monthly just under $9 to keep it open. So I just decided to use that card whenever I bought the pizza because we didn't have it in cash, obviously. I didn't put anything for diapers here because Chris has been buying those out of his portion of the bill money. So we're going to see how this week goes. Hopefully it's all good, finance-wise. And I'm so thankful that Chris has this extra money, but I am also ready for him to have a break. I hope I wasn't too scattered for you all, and I hope that we can actually start to progress again like we had before. And I'm excited to see where God's going to take our family. Just trying to keep the faith. After September, we're going to start saving, putting more towards rent. So I'm going to pay the rent amount that I have to pay, but we're going to pretend like my rent is higher so we can save that portion back and act like it does not exist at all. It's not going to be a safety money kind of thing. It's going to be for when we do get our own place, because we can't get comfortable paying a low rent because there's no mortgage that is going to be low. There's not. And I'm very grateful and thankful for the opportunity that we have to not have to pay so much. But like I said, it's not going to last. I report everything, and I've already looked up the Tennessee laws. If I make over $300 with this binder business, I will have to file for a license and do a 1099 or something like that. So I have looked into all of that, and hopefully I can start working from home, like actually working and making money from home. I don't like being on welfare. I appreciate that it's an option, but I don't like it because I feel like there's more needy people out there that could use it. So we're just right now trying to get to the position where we're not dependent on it, and we're going to get off of it and really, make it for ourselves. And it's only going to happen with God's help. But I am going to go ahead and get off of here. It is already a 37-minute video. I am sorry about that. Also, I don't know what happened to my other introduction video. I guess it got deleted by accident. So you'll see my old one up because I just haven't had time. I haven't made time to make a new one. But I will see you all next time after I do my debt totals. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.